Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking about something that there is a lot of chatter about all over social media, and that is the Instagram algorithm. Now, the Instagram algorithm is basically a thing that allows your page to either get really boosted and your posts get seen by a lot of people, or become really low and have no engagement and people don't really see your posts. There's a lot of things that go into the Instagram algorithm and ultimately helps to boost your page, and it's basically just a game of getting your page noticed. So I am not a huge page, but I have had a little bit of growth within the past year or so. I am a beauty paste page, so that's the kind of background I'm coming to you from with this video. Don't know everything, I am not Instagram, but I can give you guys some of my tips that have personally helped me to boost my page and get a little bit more engagement over the past year or so. So if you guys are interested in a few tips from little old me on how to boost your page and beat the Instagram algorithm, then go ahead and just keep watching. So the first tip I have for you guys is to post consistently. Now, you'd think that this would be a given, but there are a lot of people who just kind of go with the flow, post when they want, and that's fine. You can just post once in a while if you want to, but if you want to be ultimately super successful on Instagram and get your posts seen by your audience, you need to post consistently. So maybe every other day, maybe once every 2 or 3 days, but either way, you need to post at least maybe 2 to 3 times a week at the minimum. It's very important to post consistently because if Instagram sees that you're constantly putting out content, they're going to keep putting that content back out to your audience and ultimately give you more promotion. If you're not posting super consistently or posting too consistently, then Instagram will cut back and think that you're a spam account sometimes. So if you post like 3 times every single day, that is a little much at times. So try to dial it back, save those posts for a rainy day. You never know when you're going to need something to post. So sometimes it's good to kind of hold back those posts, let one out every once in a while. It's all about finding the balance that works for your audience. Some audiences might like everyday posts. Some audiences might like every 2 to 3 day posts. You kind of have to gauge it and see where your audience lies. Literally posting once every 2 to 3 days is that sweet spot that's going to allow Instagram to pick up your page's content and flow it out to your audience, and it's going to show up on their timeline and ultimately give you the engagement that you want. So please remember to post consistently and do your best to stay on your audience's feed. So my second tip for you guys is the types of posts that you are posting are very important. Photo posts and video posts do very differently on Instagram. When you post a photo post, it gets a ton of engagement within the first hour, I believe it is. It's very important to rack up as much engagement as you can within that first hour to ultimately allow that post to succeed, hit the explore page, hit your audience's timeline, that sort of thing. Photo posts are very instant gratification. Now, video posts perform a little bit different on Instagram. When you post a video post, they gain engagement over time. So of course you're going to get that initial surge of engagement when you first post it, but over time, videos will keep garnering engagement more so than photo posts because Instagram likes to push out video posts more so on the explore page to grab people's attention. I guess if they find that video posts maybe do better on the explore page, I'm not really sure the technicality behind that, but I know that video posts get engagement over time, which allows that video post that you posted maybe 2 to 3 days ago to keep showing up on people's explore page, people's feed, and ultimately garnering you more engagement when you're not doing any extra work. So if you can diversify your posts, post videos, post photos, try to switch it up and engage with your audience in different mediums. Instagram really favors video posts at the moment, so if you can, definitely try to get some video posts up, even if it's short snippets of your eye makeup, short snippets of your highlight beaming in the sunlight, something like that. Anything at all, try to get some video posts out there to your audience because ultimately Instagram really likes video posts and pushes those out more in the current algorithm. So if you are someone who is noticing a really stagnant growth in your page, you're not noticing anything getting super high, and if anything you're actually losing subscribers, something to look at is the type of posts that you are putting out. So if you're someone who typically posts a lot of photo posts, are you always posting a close-up eye photo? Are you always posting this picture of your face? Are they always the same pose? Because if so, that could be something that is actually hurting your engagement. A lot of people like to take photos that all kind of look the same because it makes their feed look super cohesive and clean and neat, and that is great from an aesthetic standpoint, but for the Instagram algorithm that is currently going on, that can ultimately hurt you at times. So if you are constantly posting the same type of photo, the same pose over and over again, your audience can subconsciously think that they've already seen the photo and not be interested in it, not engage in it. They might think they've already commented on it, liked it, because it looks so similar to something you've posted in the past. So it's very important to diversify the types of poses that you're doing in photos, switch it up, do close-ups, do far away, do different types of makeup looks. So play around with switching up your posts, break away from the aesthetic of everything kind of looking similar, and ultimately try to grab your audience's attention through different compositions of posing in your photos. So something else that's really important when trying to boost your page is to have really good content, and what comes with good content is really good quality photos and videos, of course. So when you're posting content, you don't want it to be a super grainy, fuzzy image. You really want to get the highest quality content that you can get. So whether that be using your back camera, using a DSLR camera, anything like that, the best quality that you can use at this time is going to be the best to take your photos with. People really want to see that detail that you're putting into those makeup looks. They don't want it to come off super fuzzy and blurry. Really try to capture that work that you're putting into blending your eyeshadow, creating that perfect lip line, anything at all. Just try to get the best HD quality that you can. And bouncing off of this, something that's really important is to have super nicely lit photos. For the longest time when I started out Instagram, I thought that my photo lighting was bomb. I thought that my photos looked great because I had a little ring light in front of me. I'm like, oh, I have the best lighting. No, my photos were coming out super dark because I wasn't using my camera correctly. I didn't have enough light. There were a lot of things that went into it, but my photos were actually really dark, dull, and it made my makeup look super washed out, and it didn't give the full saturation of the look that I wanted. So in summation, just do the best that you can to get the most HD photos that you can and the best lit photos that you can. Play around with lighting, use apps to brighten them if you have to. So keep that in mind when determining your setup for your photos that you're planning on posting to Instagram. Another super important thing to remember, especially for this algorithm and just in general, if you want to grow your page, you really have to engage with your audience. You can't just post a photo and expect them to have conversations and be posting a bunch of stuff down below if you're not engaging with them. Why would I want to comment on someone's photo if they're not even going to respond to me half the time? Of course, it's really hard to get back to every single person, but at least make an effort, at least for like the first hour, first 30 minutes, first 10 minutes, any time that you have available to respond to the people who are supporting you and taking the time out of their day to comment on your photo. Doing this not only makes people more excited to comment on your next post, but it lets the audience get to know you, realize that you're not just a photo on the screen, you have a personality, and it's your time to show it in the comment section of your photos. Something that's really important to boost your page, especially in today's algorithm, is hashtags. Gone are the days when we could have a little notepad of the hashtags, copy and paste them onto our post and go. Now it's a little bit more work to find new hashtags each time you post. Now you don't have to find new ones every time you post. I sometimes recycle them every other post, but it's very important to keep things new and fresh when you're posting. If you keep using the same hashtags over and over again, this can cause you to get shadow banned, which in turn gets you taken away from hashtags. Your post will not show up in those hashtags. So definitely try to switch it up, keep things new and fresh. Hashtag the products, hashtag the brands, hashtag big makeup repost pages, hashtag different things to get your posts out there. Another great way to find new hashtags is to look on the explore page and look at the hashtags that other people are using. So if you're posting a makeup photo, look under the explore page, find someone else's makeup photo and see what hashtags they used. It's not stealing, we're just borrowing and helping each other out over on the explore page. So take advantage of that, refresh your hashtags each time you post, and hopefully you will get the boost that you deserve from the Instagram algorithm. So if all else fails, if you have tried all of these things and your page is still not growing, now is the time for you to get creative. It is time for you to think out of the box and do something different. The best way to garner engagement and end up on the explore page is to find a way to create a new, unique look. So maybe take some time to do some digging on Pinterest, find an artist to be inspired by, try to think of something that hasn't been done before or that you haven't seen done before, post it. Do something random, do something crazy. I have done tons of crazy looks in the past, and that is where a lot of my audience has grown, is because I tried to step out of the box and do something that not everyone else was doing. I know it can be a little scary at times. If you're someone who does glam makeup, maybe taking it out of the box is wearing a black lip for a look. Maybe taking it out of the box is to do a no brow look. Maybe taking out of the box is using blue eyeshadow. Like, get creative, think of something out of the box, and ultimately just have fun with it. Don't get too caught up in doing the same thing over and over again, because if you're getting bored of posting it, your audience is probably bored of seeing it. So it's very important to not let your posting be too redundant. Change it up a little bit at times, get a little fun and creative. Instagram ultimately, especially makeup Instagram, is a very creative, artistic field. People want to see what you can do, so show it to them. Alright guys, so those are tips that I have that have personally helped me in the past to help you beat the Instagram algorithm and ultimately boost and grow your page. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if any of these tips stood out to you. If you've never heard it before, let me know down in the comments below because I'm genuinely interested. Also, let me know in the comments below if you want me to do a part 2 to this video, because as I was doing this I thought of a lot more tips I could give you guys, but I didn't want this video to be too long. So let me know down below if you want a part 2. If you guys want to keep up with me when I'm not here uploading, don't forget to follow me over on Instagram, Mcdrew, and _Mcdrew over on Twitter. I'd love to chat with you guys. And if you guys did enjoy this video and want to let me know that you want more of them, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Turn on that bell so you're notified next time I upload. So I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye guys!